Well, folks, I've done it. I found my soulmate. I found the one other person who wastes time with Norway maples when it comes to doing bonsai. My friend Jeff's Bonsai and Farming YouTube channel, I'll put a link below, has some killer stuff. Not just killer Norway maple stuff, but just an awesome yard full of divorce-causing bonsai collection. It's fantastic. Go check out his channel, especially look at the Norway maples, because, you know, that's what I'm into. But it's a great example of what you could actually achieve with these hunks of shit. That said, this is Norway maple number 1. This is the first thing I dug up with my son when I started this channel. And this year we're going to repot it and do a couple things on top of that, including chopping it down from its now 6 foot high growing out status. So stick around for the repot for a little bit of snippies. Yeah, enjoy. This is Norway maple number 1. This is the one that you and I dug up 2 years ago, right? It wasn't last spring, it was the spring before that. And I think it's come a long way. I think we've done a good job wiring all these guys, and we're going to do it again. But more importantly, we're going to pull it out of the pot. Now I'm terrified to see what is in this pot, because we haven't touched it in 2 years. And I've dug up the other 3 Norway maples.
Nice.
And the roots were absolutely bonkers.
Good job.
So I can only imagine what is in this pot.
Uh-oh. Start raking like this. Cool. Oh, look at that. That's all root right there. That's a root.
This thing?
Yeah.
How can that be a root?
Looks
It's
like
so
another,
big.
yeah, it looks like another tree. Definitely not full of roots in here, though. But that's okay.
Whoa.
Ah, there we go.
Whoa.
Oh boy. God, this insect screen can really be a pain in the butt. I'm gonna wash off this trunk. Well, it's a lot more to it than I remember. Soil level was just about to there previously, and now we've got all this to work with once again. But we do have to decide. See, this is what I don't remember, is that giant root back here. There's a giant root back here. And then on the other side, we've got a lot of roots coming up just above that flare too. I'll probably be able to remove all this, and we can put the soil level right where this everything seems to flare. Okay, I think I know what we're gonna do. All right, we're gonna get rid of, let me just block all the light, that's good. All of these roots right here that are coming out a little high. That guy. That guy. This guy in here. And this guy up here. Okay, now we can do a little more digging. Oh, look at all this stuff. What is this stuff? What the hell? Something metal in there. It's like it grew around some metal fence or something. Cut this guy off too while I'm over here. Big root, big root. It's all right. Don't even know where these roots are coming from. Seems like they're all coming from one side, unfortunately. All right. Again, there it is after being all cleaned up. I think I'm just gonna keep the roots that it's got. It's actually got less feeder roots than I was expecting. Actually, you cannot see. Let's bring it over here. It's this thing in the back that I forgot about, this long log. Eventually it's probably gonna come off. I'm gonna leave it there for now and just repot it like this, back in the same pot. But with much more of this stuff exposed. Much more of that deadwood and crazy trunk exposed. Soil covered. All right, it's been a couple months since the repot, and I'm probably not supposed to do this all at the same time, but I'm gonna chop it anyway, because I think I'm catching it right between flushes of growth. As you can see, that bud right there is swelling up pretty good. All right, there's the bud. See that right where my tip is? Boy, I wish I would have done a better job filming that. Yeah. Well, anyway, I've just noticed a couple other branches that are starting to grow out of balance here, and that would be these over here. So this guy, so I'm gonna take this guy back somewhere in there. Wish me luck. Now I'm also just noticing something else. You'll see that I put a guy wire on this to pull this branch down so that it wasn't in conflict with this branch. But now this guy somehow has come down. I've got wire on him. So now I'm gonna bring him up like I just did and kind of fill that space maybe a little lower. Yeah, that kind of looks nice. Yeah, I should come up a little bit, I think. God, I should check that wire. I did that a while ago. It's probably cutting in by now. And I think that's gonna be all I do right now. Yeah, I like this. Maybe this guy could come down at some point. For now, I'll let that grow. Check that. Oh, that's definitely cutting in. That's definitely cutting in. Do I care though? I'm not sure if I care. Chop. Hopefully this bud here will grow out to be the leader. See that little trunk on top here is getting a little bit of character. It's 2 years worth of growing out and cutting. And then all these little branches on the side will hopefully, hopefully I'll be able to keep them in check and they'll stay that same sort of scale in terms of size. Yep, what can I say? I like it. Let me know what you think. Cheers. You made it, June.